All right, Winston Hylton here. We're taking the pulse around town. We wanted to see what Redskins fans felt would be a successful season to them for the Redskins in 2017. Would it be 9 wins? Would it be 10 wins? Again, Redskins do have a couple of key additions on offense, one being Terrell Pryor. We don't know the situation with Kirk Cousins, whether or not the team will reach a deal by July 17th. They do have a couple of additions on defense, DJ Swearinger and a couple of defensive linemen. But after an 8-7-1 season last year, missing the playoffs, we'll see. After 10-6 season the year before and making the playoffs and winning the NFC East. So let's see what the crowd says. Let's ask a couple of folks around town. Here in Maryland, we're here with, what's your name, sir?
Dr. Peter Cocaro of Bethesda Orthodontics.
All right.
Get in there.
Absolutely. Give it a little plug. Absolutely.
Exactly right.
Absolutely. Okay, sir, you're a Redskin fan. What would you consider a successful season in 2017 for the team?
10-6.
10-6.
Yeah.
Maybe any playoffs? Yes or no?
Yeah, I got up to the first round of the playoffs.
Now, is a win contingent on that success?
A win in the playoffs?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
The curse of Washington. They got to get rid of it.
Your name, sir?
Martin.
Martin. And where you live?
I live in D.C., Northwest D.C., yeah.
All right. What do you think would be a successful season for the Redskins in 2017?
I think if the Redskins continue on the track they're on, in other words, if they're able to keep the same systems in place and build on what they did last season, they're going to be a formidable team.
Here in Maryland, and we're here with, what's your name, sir?
Lloyd Brown, Bethesda.
All right, Bethesda. What would you consider a successful season for the Redskins this year?
At least one playoff win. We've been to the playoffs a few times, haven't been able to get it done.
It's been kind of tough to see, 8-7 last year, especially after coming off a division championship in 2015. Do you have any hope for this year?
Oh, I think they got Kirk coming back. I think they got some nice pieces, and the defense seems to be getting better. So looking for that playoff win, see if they can go a couple rounds.
Sir, what's your name?
Malik Wilson.
All right, Malik. 2017, another year for the Redskins, 8-7-1 last year. What would you consider a successful season this season?
This is D.C., so people have memories of the Super Bowl, so it's tough to live up to that. I think in all reality.
You don't sound too hopeful.
I'm not. It's we have a few pieces, but it's a process. I don't think we're going to get there this year.
So no playoffs. What is your win total?
Man, that's tough. Put me on the spot. I think if they can do what they did last year, that'll be good. 9 wins, maybe 10. 9 and 12. Between 9 and 12 is the breakdown. So you'd be hopeful. They get 10 or 11. That's solid. 12 is great, but it's probably going to be about 9.
When you ask the question of what would be considered a successful season for the Redskins, you have to take into consideration, or at least for me, number one would be re-signing Kirk Cousins prior to the July deadline. You have to have your quarterback, and more than likely, the way that it's set up right now, Kirk Cousins is going to get paid a lot of coin. Number two, probably wins. I would say 9 to 11 wins, that would be considered a success. You have a lot of new factors for the Redskins. You have a lot of new free agents. You have Terrell Pryor coming in. You did lose Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon, but you do have some keys on offense. You have Rob Kelly, who's going into his second year. Hopefully he can pick up the slack at running back, as well as Terrell Pryor, as I mentioned before. And you have Jordan Reed, of course. On defense, the defense has to step up their game in order for this team to get to that 11-win plateau. One playoff win, absolutely a success. Reporting from Maryland, this is Winston Hylton